Can I say that you can make one single decision as an economist, for instance, that saves billions? One good decision in your life, preferably not offset by one or two terrible decisions that cost the world the equivalent. But do you see one single major thing right can in some sense, and I do mean in some sense, validate the whole of your existence so that you say, what a success. He, I don't know, gave birth to United Nations, or if that's not quite your cup of tea, he found a cure for polio. Wow. But it's the lot of every man, every person. Do you realise that? I mean, my mum, terrifically good-looking woman, bright, intelligent, and all the rest of it. To me, what validates her whole existence? She loved me and cared for me. And without her, I'd be nothing. I mean, unless God gave me the experience some other way. You do understand what I mean, but yes, do you see? So, to me, that utterly validated and put right and offset all her faults. It's easy for me to say that because she didn't hate me, she hated Dad. It wouldn't be quite so easy for him to say that, would it? I don't know. Perhaps he's enlightened now and in heaven. He wasn't a believer on the earth as far as I know. Pretty clear of that. Yeah. Okay, I've presented that in a very simplistic way, haven't I? But you do see what I mean, don't you? You don't have to be a raving success on all fronts. The perfect housewife, the perfect lover, the most beautiful person, the most capable, running a full-time job, looking after Granny and wonderful on the local committee of the good and the great. I mean, you can't do that. You have limited resources, time, effort, energy, ability. I mean, you can't do all these things. You can't be a success on all fronts. But it's extremely likely you're a great success on one of them. I mean, mine may not have been these recordings. It might have been, for instance, simply what I said to one or two people in my even secular career, as a teacher, school teacher. I mean, I loved trying to inspire. And I know I did. With one or two, you just make an incredible bond with, and you're their, what's the word called, where you copy someone, you're their example, you're the one they relate to, and it changes their life. It helps them through in some sense. They can become what they want to be. You can be everything to one or two people. Oh, you may have saved the cat from dying. You're everything to the cat. If you could get him to write you a reference, it would be wonderful. Look, when all's said and done, that's not the reason for God loving you. In my conception of God, my understanding of God, He's the perfect parent. If I love my kids, how much more does God love us, His kids? It's beyond your imagination, I think. I think it's beyond mine anyway. Do you see? Even one word, one thought can be cardinal, paramount, absolutely all important to someone. That's what gives value. And even if that wasn't the case from your life, You're a child of God. Wow, that means everything. You're the heir to heaven. Bless you. Thank you, Dad.